You know, people are always asking me, how did I get started dancing? So I decided to answer it on here. It's a long story, so sit back and just check it out. You better not laugh. Alright, I started dancing, or I got into dancing when I realized how women responded to dancers. This was years and years ago. Me and a few friends of mine used to go to clubs, and we would hang out, and when we were in the clubs, we used to work out a little bit, so we thought we was real built in shape. I was a lot smaller, but we would go to clubs and act like dancers. We have our shirts all buttoned open and dancing all wild on the floor and grinding on the women and touching on them. And whenever they said something to us about it, like, hey, back up. It was just, my fault, sweetie, I'm a dancer. My bad. And normally the response would be like, oh, you dance? And, oh, get it. And I mean, it was just on. And they always responded that way. Like, if you were a dancer, it was okay for you to touch on them or grind on them or feel on them because you were a professional. So that was our game, and it worked. We used to do it all the time. Well, it just so happened, one weekend, I'm home chilling, and I get a call. It's somebody from a party, and they want to know if they can hire me to do a show. Well, of course, I'd never danced before. It was all a lie. But I didn't want to blow my lie, so I tried to, play it off, and I was like, sure, we'll do it. It's $50 a guy. Like, okay, because I had no idea what dancers charged. And she was like, sure, I want to. Fine. I said, we'll dance an hour apiece and blah, blah, blah. Pretty much, she went for whatever I said. So now I was stuck. I got to do a show. I had no idea what dancers did, so I started asking people that did go to shows, like, what do these guys do? What's up with these dancers? I couldn't tell them why, because I had hated on dancers for years, so I couldn't tell them I was going to be one. And women were telling me, like, they pick them up, they flip them around, and this and that. Then I was like, well, what do they wear? What do dancers wear when they come to shows? And they would give me ideas of costumes, but I wasn't trying to get them made. So I went and got one of my buddies. And he used to work out with me, and he used to go to the parties with me and act crazy, so he pretty much was down with the idea. He was like, sure. And I'm thinking, like, you can't dance in real life. How are you going to be a dancer? But he was dippy, so he was like, I'm with it. Now, after talking to people for about a week, we figured we got enough together to go do this show. I had no idea what dancers did. I didn't know nothing about a routine, so I made a 120-minute tape. I figured we both had to dance an hour. So these ladies were going to get 2 hours worth of dancing. I didn't know. We had no costumes. So our costumes consisted of, we were going to come downstairs in sweatsuits. Under the sweatsuits, we were going to have on biker shorts. Shut up. Under the biker shorts, we were going to have on bikini drawers. And we didn't know about them. We had shoes. So we were going to have on drawers with shoes. We were going to be sexy. Anyway, we get to the house, and we were paranoid. So we sat outside for like an hour. And this is how long ago it was. We were drinking a 40 of Old English. So we sat out there until we got nice and drunk. And we decided, like, I'm sitting there with him, and I'm paranoid, he nervous. And I'm feeling it a little bit. So I'm like, you know what? Forget this. We men, they're women. We gonna go in there and take over. We gonna let them know who's in charge. You know what I mean? And we giving each other pounds. Like, forget this. Let's go get this money. And we hype now. We go banging on the door. Boom, boom, boom. We gonna intimidate them. Boom, boom, boom. Man, they opened the door. They started screaming and grabbed us in there. I felt like I was fighting my way upstairs. I got upstairs in the bedroom. I was just like, that's it. I ain't going downstairs. We sat up in that room, and I actually tried to think of a way to get out of this room. I was thinking, like, should I go out the window? Because we can't go downstairs. But after about a half hour and them screaming, we figured, what the heck? Let's do it. So we go downstairs. I go first, but I tell him, look, I got a 120-minute tape, so we're going to have to space this out. I said, we're going to go downstairs, we're going to dance for a little while. You go to one side, I go to the other side. We're going to dance. When I give you the signal, take the jackets off. We ain't had no shirts on under the sweat jackets, so we're going to dance like that for a little while, dancing with our jackets off. Then, after maybe 5-10 minutes, I'm gonna give you another signal. We're gonna take the pants off because we got the biker shorts, but we don't want to take the pants off till almost that whole first half is going. So we're gonna dance a lot. Take the pants off. Now, when I flip the tape, that's when we're gonna have the biker shorts on. Then we're gonna do the biker shorts, and then halfway through that, come down to the bikini drawers. That's the plan. And I'm like, you got it, he got it. We go downstairs. Music playing, women screaming. I'm on one side of the room and I'm dancing. I ain't got no routine, so I'm just pumping, and they screaming and laughing, and he over there. About 3 minutes into the set, I hear all this screaming. Like, what the heck? I look over at him. He down to the bikini drawers already. He done took everything off. He ain't pay attention to nothing I said. I was like, forget it. I took mine off, and we danced for 2 hours with bikini drawers on and shoes. And they was laughing. I didn't know that dancers, what we call beefing up, which means dance while you erect, while you hard. I didn't know that. We soft. We all little, a little pouch. And they like hitting me like, why you not hard? And I'm thinking, because I can control myself. I thought that was good, So we danced and danced and danced. They was laughing and going to get drinks and just going. I mean, it was like 2 hours of entertainment. But then I noticed we kept getting called for shows. And we thinking like we must have kicked it. They like us. Then as I got more into it, I'm thinking maybe they called their girlfriends like, y'all got to come see these clowns that come and dance. It's only $100, but they will dance all night because we kept getting shows. But that was the beginning. That's how it started. And like anything else, I got better. I learned a little bit. I got a little bit better. We had another guy joining with us, and now I look back at it and laugh and hope I never run into any of those women that were at those first shows. But you got to start somewhere, right?